The more I play New Horizons, the more I realize how many mechanics are missing from the game. Things that should have been included from the beginning, but weren't. And I'm not talking about, multi-crafting or minigames or other obvious things that we have been talking about for forever. There are smaller, less obvious issues that the game has never addressed that need to be addressed. Things that most of us have probably questioned, why doesn't this exist, while we've been playing over the past few years. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but let me get into examples so I can explain it better. Hi, Future Cora here. This video was scripted and recorded and mostly finished editing before the 3.0 update trailer dropped, so I know at least one part of this video is a little irrelevant, but most of it is actually, still works. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this video. Alright, cool, thanks, bye. My first gripe? Why don't we have the ability to add sounds to custom designs that we place on the ground? They know that this entire grouping of designs is used for designing and not clothing. I know it's not always for flooring, sometimes it's like wallpaper or something. It's used for more than just pathing, but they know that we definitely use some for pathing. We got soundscapes for our houses where we can set a certain atmosphere or vibe for our room through sound, so why can't we set a sound for our paths? We don't even need a lot of options, just a few like dirt, stone, wood, pavement. That pretty much covers most of the sounds, which, by the way, are already in the game because the pathings that are included with the terraforming have these sounds. Let us set a sound for our pretty paths. We got so close to having a perfect island, but they slightly missed the mark with pathing. But honestly, we've come so far from the deserts of city folk that I feel like I really shouldn't complain too much. We could even have this in houses as well. Just add sounds for tile, carpet, and hardwood floor. Easy peasy, right? I mean, I'm no game designer, but it has to be pretty easy. The next one might be a little more of a personal gripe, but I want to be able to sit at the roost without being accosted by Brewster. You go to Brewster, you drink your coffee, and then you immediately get kicked out of the chair. What if I want to sit at the bar, chill with whatever special character is hanging out at that time? Or what if I just want to sit in the general seating with my friends without having to buy coffee? Once you finish your drink, you're rushed out of the seats. It's not like business is booming here. There isn't a line of animals waiting for a seat to open up. I feel like I'm at Starbucks where they made the seating incredibly uncomfortable so people don't hang around anymore. Let me take out my laptop, enjoy my time out of the house for once. We could go a step further and, maybe we could have a chill study session with friends. We could all hang out at the roost. It would double the number of activities friends could do when they visit us, because there's like one thing they do now, so adding another would make it two. Please, Nintendo, we're begging for more fun with friends. Rideable bikes or cars. We were gifted so many vehicles in the 2.0 update to add to our islands, but none actually move. Let me run over my friends, or let me just ride my tricycle across the island as a fast travel method. Sometimes I don't like running all the way over there, even though real life me will still be sitting in the same spot with my butt in my chair pressing the same buttons, but it just feels less tedious if I'm riding my tricycle, okay? One of the items I missed most from the GameCube Animal Crossing days, the NES consoles. I loved being able to play old games inside of my new game. They were cute, interactive experiences. Or even New Leaf, where we had a 3DS and a Wii console that played mini-games that weren't real-life games, but they were cool, like exclusive mini-games to Animal Crossing. But in New Horizons, our Switches, that cost a lot of bells in the game, might I add, are mostly useless. You can click on them once to show like the power on title screen, and then that's it. Why can't I play a Switch game? Okay, maybe that's probably asking too much. Why can't I play a mini game like a New Leaf, or even a pretend game? Our villagers could hold a couple Joy-Cons and pretend to play something on the console or up on a TV, but instead we got nothing. It's just decoration, and I guess that's the main idea of New Horizons in general, just decoration, which could be beautiful, but also a little boring eventually. Another set of items that hasn't performed to its expectations, or my expectations, the musical instruments. All of the sound-making furniture pieces just play random notes when you click it. While this is charming at first, I feel like letting us use the buttons to play real notes isn't a hard mechanic to add. I mean, we were doing this on the N64 20 years ago with Ocarina of Time. Let me play real notes, please and thank you. Imagine all the cool concerts we could hold. We could have Animal Crossing K-pop groups. The day New Horizons came out, we all found it strange that we could access our closet from our fridge. It was very quirky to be able to see our clothes through a cold storage receptacle. Once cooking was added to the game, I always hoped that the fridges would only show our food options instead of our clothes options. By now, people have probably made it useful to hold their clothes, but to me it never made sense. I don't usually want to speak for all people, but in this moment, I'm going to speak for all people, and if you hate it, too bad. Nintendo, make the refrigerators for food only. It would be such an immersive option. Go to the fridge, get your food. It would just make sense. Don't you think so? Don't you think fridges should only have food? Yeah, I agree. Whoa. I love the typewriter furniture item in the game, but I would love even more to be able to use it to type a letter. Our villager could sit at the typewriter, click on it, and it could bring up the letter editor. Such a simple, easy way to add more interactive items. These are already mechanics that exist in the game, but we're just adding them to more furniture. The typewriter could work exactly like the mail post in the airport. If they want, Nintendo could still force us to go talk to Orville to pay 200 bells to send the letter. Or maybe he's the one that provides the envelopes for us to send it. I want all the decorations we have, but I want them to be more than just pretty. Again, the theme of New Horizons, pretty, but pointless, useless. Make more things useful. These additions would help make Animal Crossing more of a life sim, more immersive. Ever since we got sitting, I've seen people post pictures of them glitching into hot tubs or the yuzu bath to sit. I want this for real. I guess most of the things I want added to this game are interactive items, but why can't we sit in this? Like, let me take a bath, dang it. Along the same lines, I am so jealous of the villagers in Happy Home Paradise that are chilling in inner tubes in the ocean. Our island is surrounded by water, and we can't even play in it? I want to relax in the ocean with some vacation juice in my hand. Alright, there's my rant. I'm sure there's 100 other ideas floating out there that would make the game a bit more immersive and interactive. Let me know what you would want to see added down below. Subscribe, or else New Horizons will be the last Animal Crossing game ever. Oh no, you better subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!